YouTube, it's your boy KingSunny here from footcoaching.com, and today we will be bringing you our new 4-1-2-1-2 narrow custom tactics post patch. Now please pay close attention to my team. Why did I just ask you to pay close attention to my team? Because the way we set up the team in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow is rather interesting. Right now I have three CMs. Paqueta is a CM, Jorginho is a CM, both box to box, and so is Fofana, kind of box to box CM. Right now most people would rather have someone like Neymar or Messi over here, because you know why, right? But why am I using Paqueta and not a winger? I will explain to you that later on, but I will suggest you guys to use three proper CMs in this formation. Yes, three proper CMs, because Paqueta, he can run as well, he can attack as well, so can Jorginho, right? And Fofana has to stay back. One CDM and two proper CMs. So proper CMs is the word, okay? Then you have your cam. Make sure your cam is of course 5-star, and then both of your strikers both need to be double, so not double 5-star, at least 5-star 4-star, right? So with that being said, guys, now custom tactics. My defensive style, I've experimented with this as well, press on heavy touch and balanced. My defensive style is balanced, of course. With it is rather interesting because on this formation, the formation is already so narrow, but at the same time I am only using 35 width. Yes, only using 35 width. But if you think it is not right for you, you can bump it up to 45, but I prefer using 35 width because I like to suffocate my opponents in the middle. Now depth, it is rather interesting, right? Because with the depth, sometimes some people like to use the depth at, you can say, 70, 60, and some even like to use it at 50. Now what is the sweet spot? I feel like for me the sweet spot is 65 depth. It has worked really well for me in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. If you feel you cannot defend with a higher depth, you can bump it down to maybe like 55, not less than that, okay? 65 is very good, 60 to 65. Now build up play. Now this is very, very interesting, guys. I have two variations of the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. The first one I will share with you, okay? Build up play in the first one is balanced. Chance creation for me is direct passing. Of course, this is the conventional way of playing the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Now with, again, interesting, right? I am only using 32 width on offense, okay? Players in the box, rather interesting. Often I like to use a lower number of players in the box, but on this formation I am using 6 players in the box, right? 1 2 3 4 5 6. Yes, 6 corners, 1 free kicks, 1. It doesn't really matter. In fact, I sometimes put the corner to 2 as well, but really doesn't matter. Okay, now what is the second variation? I will share with you the second variation as well. Second variation is I put chance creation to balanced and I put long ball over here. Especially after the patch, the long ball tactic is so good, and I just like to play at a high tempo, and it makes so much space for me, especially with Pele running in behind. It is very crucial and very critical to sometimes use the long ball tactic against certain players who like to press high up the pitch, okay? So if someone's pressing you high up the pitch, experiment with long ball. With that being said, we move on to instructions with our conventional direct passing setup. The instructions are of course get in behind on both strikers. And one of our strikers, the left striker, is on comeback on defense. You can put either the left striker or the right striker on comeback on defense. Our cam is totally balanced, no instructions on him. Our CDM is stay back while attacking, cover center. Our more defensive scheme of the two is stay back while attacking. Ideally I would love Jorginho to be on balance, but I can't in the current setup. Now our other CM, who's Lucas Paqueta, more offensive, he is balanced. So please use CMs, especially if you have Lucas Paqueta. He is amazing in this role. I have used Messi over here as well, but Lucas Paqueta, he will help you defend, because it is sometimes hard to defend in this formation, but him coming back and also attacking, he offers so much defensive support. He's very good at this role. Left back and right back stay back while attacking and overlap, guys. With that being said, sometimes when I am losing, I completely change the shape of this formation. I put fast build up, forward runs if I am losing by, let's just say, 1 goal, 2 goals at around 65 minutes, and I will put fast build up, chance creation on, forward runs, bump up the width just to 35, players in the box to 7, and of course my depth to 70, and press on heavy touch. You can put press after possession loss as well, but then you will be very much exposed, okay? Now my instructions when I play this variation of the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, I use stay forward on both of my strikers, I use stay forward on my camp, and I put both of my CMs on balance, right? Because now I want it to be a perfect 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. Now I need to play counter attack, then I put on attacking fullbacks in game as well. But this is only to experiment with if you struggle to score a goal in certain matches against certain kind of opponents. But otherwise, I do use the conventional style of the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, guys. With that being said, my main formation to counter high pressing I've shared with you before as well is the 4-3-3-3. But if you want me to get in more depth with 4-3-3 third variation custom tactics, and I absolutely kill high press with this. Every time someone presses me, I absolutely kill it. So if you want to see those clips, let me know in the comments. And until next time, it's me, KingSunny out. Try these tactics. I know 4-1-2-1-2 narrow tactics are usually very similar nowadays, but I just like to vary them a bit. Try all the variations I have shown you and you will find success with at least one of them. And yeah, one more thing, guys, using the triangular passing X and then pass. I didn't want to say X 3 times, that would sound bad. So if you can go with this movement of XX pass, then you will see that this tiki-taka style of attacking is very important. What mistake you guys do in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow? When I will tell you to play the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow, all you do is try to go to the cam and then go to the strikers. That is not the correct way. Take your time in the 4-1-2-1-2 narrow. You will be very much successful with it. Until next time, it's me, KingSunny out. See you.